Welcome to Quest for Coffee, your one-stop shop for gaming reviews where caffeine fuels my passion and games make sure I never sleep. Today, we're diving into the mind-bending, door-disappearing madness of Mindlock, the apartment. So grab your coffee and let's get locked in. Imagine this. You wake up one morning, already dreading work, but hey, it's another day of dealing with life. Then bam, your apartment door vanishes. No big deal, right? Happens to everyone. At least in Mindlock, it does. Meet Colin, our slightly disheveled and very relatable protagonist. He's stuck in a surreal labyrinth that used to be his apartment, filled with cryptic messages, unsettling puppets, and puzzles that make you question if Colin, or you, will ever escape. The game wastes no time pulling you into its quirky, chaotic world. One moment, you're brushing your teeth, and the next, you're solving puzzles that involve fixing a clock just to figure out what time it isn't. Oh, and don't get me started on the mirror messages. If my bathroom mirror ever started talking, I'd move out immediately. Colin, on the other hand, rolls with it because, well, he doesn't have a choice. This is a classic point-and-click adventure, but with a modern twist. And by twist, I mean your brain will do somersaults trying to solve these puzzles. They're clever, engaging, and sometimes infuriating. Fixing a clock might sound simple, but in Colin's world, nothing is straightforward. I had to combine parts, find tools, and question every life choice I've ever made. Some puzzles are timed, and let me tell you, the pressure is real. If you've ever frantically tried to untangle earphones at airport security, that's the vibe here. But when you finally solve them, the sense of accomplishment is unbeatable. What sets this game apart is its humor. Dry, sarcastic, and perfectly timed, it feels like Colin is channeling the collective exhaustion of everyone in their late 20s or early 30s. He complains about life, questions his sanity, and even throws shade at the weird visitors who randomly appear in his nightmare apartment. For instance, there's this puppet. Yes, a puppet, who's somehow both creepy and judgmental. I couldn't decide if I wanted to punch it or take its advice. And then there's Colin's inner monologue, which feels like a live commentary of your own thoughts while playing the game. Why is this happening? Why am I like this? Who designed this clock? But it's not all jokes and puzzles. Mindlock dives deep into Colin's psyche, exploring his fears, regrets, and relationships. You meet villains that aren't just random bad guys. They're representations of Colin's struggles. His overbearing father, manifested as a looming, terrifying presence. His self-doubt, a grotesque monster you can't ignore. Even his boss makes an appearance, because of course, bosses always find a way to ruin the vibe. The game is about more than escaping a room, it's about escaping your own mental traps. By confronting his past and his insecurities, Colin grows as a character. And honestly, you might grow a little too. Visually, Mindlock is a treat. The hand-drawn art style is gorgeous, with every detail meticulously crafted. The animations are smooth, and the way the environment constantly shifts keeps you on edge. One minute, you're in a cozy living room, and the next, it's transformed into a chaotic dreamscape that would make Salvador Dali proud. And the soundtrack? It's like the perfect background music for unraveling life's mysteries. Moody, immersive, and sometimes downright haunting. Fun detail. The developer, a former punk musician from the band Pranks, infused their punk mindset into the game. Colin's wall even features an EP cover from the band, a nod to the dev's past. This adds a unique personal touch to the game's atmosphere and themes. Now let's talk pros and cons. Pros. The humor is sharp and relatable. Puzzles are challenging but rewarding. The story is engaging, emotional, and meaningful. The art and music, top-notch. Cons. Some puzzles can feel a bit too challenging, especially when you're stuck in the games like Figure It Out, Genius. The story gets a little abstract in the final act. Flashbacks interrupt the flow occasionally, and it feels a bit dragged out towards the end. But for a $10 indie game, these are minor nitpicks. You're getting 4 to 5 hours of solid gameplay, plenty of laughs, and a story that sticks with you. Mindlock. The apartment is more than just a game, it's an experience. It's a journey through Colin's mind, filled with humor, heart, and a healthy dose of chaos. It's about letting go of the past, finding confidence, and realizing that sometimes the only thing holding us back is, well, us. If you're into point-and-click adventures with a twist, or if you just like games that make you laugh and think, give Mindlock a shot. Just don't blame me if your bathroom mirror starts acting up afterward. Thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and drop a comment below. Have you played Mindlock, The Apartment? Did you also yell at the clock puzzle? Let me know your thoughts. And remember, if your door disappears tomorrow, don't panic. Just play this game for survival tips. See you in the next one, and as always, stay caffeinated.